Welcome to the Skype for Business training series presented by TeligentIP. My name is Seth, and I will be doing today's training where we will be talking about making and receiving calls on the Polycom VVX series phones. You'll see my Polycom VVX 411 here, and you'll see that I'm logged in with my Skype for Business account. In the top left-hand corner shows my full 10-digit number, as well as my presence and the presence of some of my other coworkers that are in my favorites list. If I had more of my coworkers in my favorites list, you'd see them populate the rest of the line buttons around the sides of the screen. If I want to make a one-button dial, I can do so by pushing the buttons next to the name of the person I want to call. If I want to call Kipling, all I have to do is push this button here, and it will initiate a call to Kipling. I have the ability to end the call as well if she doesn't pick up. Also, if I'd like to dial a 10-digit number to get an outbound phone call done, all I need to do is dial that number. I can either pick up the handset or I can push this dial button here to initiate that phone call. Once the call connects, you'll see that there are more options for us to interact with that phone call here on the screen. We've got the hold button now where we can put that call on hold. Once it's on hold, you see that hold button changes to resume, and I can see that the phone call is on hold here on the screen. If I push resume, it will pick that phone call up off hold. I can I can end the call here by pushing this button, or if I'm on the handset, I can hang that call up. I can transfer the call by pushing this button. If I push that call, you'll hear a dial tone, and you have the ability to transfer that call not only with a 10-digit number, but also by pushing the more button and contacts. I can choose anyone on my contacts list to send that call over to. Once I find them, I just push dial, and it will blind transfer those calls together. If I don't want to transfer that call, I can push cancel. I can push resume to resume that call and continue to have that conversation. I also have the ability with the transfer function to not only do a blind transfer, but if I push more, I can push consultative, and that will allow me to have a warm transfer or a conversation with the person I'm transferring to before I initiate the full transfer of that call. If I push more here, while I've got that call, if I'm not going to transfer it, I also have the ability to conference that call, which, if I push conference, allows me not only to dial a 10-digit number, but also to push more and contacts and choose anyone from my contacts list. Again, once I find that person, I push dial and it will connect those calls together. I also have the ability to park that call, and I do that by pushing this button here. To receive a call, you'll see the screen of the phone light up, and you'll have the ability to do multiple things with that call as it starts to come in. See it ringing, who the call is coming from. I can answer that call. I can reject that call. I can forward that call. And I've also got the ability to ignore it here. I'm going to reject this call, and then you'll see it's just going to push that call to my voicemail. The other beautiful thing about the Polycom VVX phones while we're looking at it is you can see the presence of your favorites list. You can see that Alan is not available, that Aubrey is available, and that Greg is away. Red, green, and yellow presence tabs allow me to be able to see instantly whether they're available or not to have conversations with. That is making and receiving phone calls on your Polycom VVX series phones. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us or leave a comment below. Thanks.